This is how Bayern Munich lined up in this 4-2-3-1 formation that you see on the screen here in our 1-1 draw versus Hoffenheim, and it was a shocking game. I'm not even going to be going into picture analysis. Let's just go straight through the tactics, my thoughts on the flaws in the system, why that it's not good for City, why it was just generally not a very good performance, a shocking performance, I would say, from Bayern. So Bayern did line up in this 4-2-3-1 like system, and like every coach in front of him in the past, Hansi Flick, Nagelsmann, you name it, that we've had for Bayern, Leroy Sané is playing on that right wing again, where he's no good, man. He plays well sometimes there, but I just can't help think that he would be better on the left, and again he put in a drab display on that right wing where he wasn't very effective, and it is a sign of the tactical level of the team, of the lack of offensive firepower in the current team, that Benjamin Pavard is probably one of our key players in this game. He was the key goal scorer. Maybe we should play him at striker versus Man City. This is the stage that we're coming to with the current Bayern team, but Serge Gnabry simply up top is so ineffective because Gnabry was he was all over the place here. Because he's not a big presence, he wasn't providing that focal point in which Müller can make runs off of to the left and right, and that because Gnabry is not that striker like Choupo-Moting who can hold up play, get the ball to him, it meant that Müller was forced out wide during this game and Goretzka was in this sort of position. So this is a bit more like how Bayern lined up, and Müller was often going out wide, kind of overlapping Sané, but nothing would come of it. And when Müller did get the ball to the cross, it might be Gnabry and even Kimmich into the box. I saw this in one instance. But what is the point of this tactic? Why have Müller crossing in to two 5'8", 5'7", 5'9" players? It makes no sense. Basically, without Choupo-Moting, we are completely finished with our aerial ability in the box. But with Choupo-Moting, then we would be able to have Müller and Choupo intertwining, and it creates much more offensive threat in the box. To be fair, in this game compared to the Man City game, because Müller was around, at least they had a target to aim for in the box because he's good in the air. And there were a few times where Müller almost got onto it, so I thought that was an improvement over the City game. But overall, this game was just not very good. I think Pavard, he's a good player and he's scoring those goals, but I don't think he's maybe the greatest right back, because with Sané, especially Sané who likes to cut in, we need a right back who's going to be overlapping all the time. Yet Sané and Pavard don't really do this. Pavard doesn't go up far that much often, but I think let's also talk about Upamecano right now. So Upamecano had another just poor display. Whenever he's pressed, it's so worrying, and I'm so worried for the Man City game because of this. Because when he gets pressed, then he loses his composure. He loses the composure to just play simple balls. He tries something too complicated. He might try like a really direct ball to Müller in this instance. But then the ball gets cut out. You know, Upamecano is just not simplifying things. And that's why against City, maybe we should have Pavard here, and then instead of Upamecano, Cancelo, something like that. That might be another strategy. Also, to talk about in this game was that it was so bad before the subs came on. Tuchel clearly saw how bad it was. Gnabry so ineffective, Coman Sané ineffective. The attack was ineffective as a whole. Müller probably the best attacker, but even he was just isolated on the right, not really able to hold up and bring other players in. But that changed when Matthias Tell came on, because as I said with Gnabry, he wasn't providing that focal point. But Tell is a pretty tall guy, so it meant that when in the past, when Upamecano or Sommer played the long ball to Gnabry, we know we're losing the ball. When Tell came on, Tell is able to hit it back to Müller, launch a counter-attack with Sané, Coman, or whoever was on the pitch, Musiala at that time. So when Tell came on, the play actually overall increased because Tell wasn't roaming in the channels as much and not providing Gnabry might have been in different positions and leaving a big hole in the centre, but Tell was staying in these positions, still running the channels, but he was providing a good hold-up play position. So Tell was good when he came on, but Musiala was also excellent when Musiala came on. And also, when Cancelo went into midfield, it made sense, because when Cancelo went into midfield, he's a better ball progressor than Leon Goretzka. So he was able to advance the ball to Musiala, he was able to dribble, able to play Muller, play Sané. So once Tell and Davies came on, and Musiala and Cancelo went into midfield, it actually improved Bayern's team structure, because Davies, there was more balance. Cancelo can dribble, can play forward, Davies could get high wide in this position, allowing Musiala to cut inside, and Musiala was able to interplay with Muller then. So I think it's clear against City, we need to see Musiala and Muller together to interplay in this lineup. And I would actually say maybe my preferred lineup for the City game, we hope Choupo-Moting's there, but if he's not there, then my preferred lineup has to have Matthias Tell in it. He simply can't be worse than Serge Gnabry. It's a simple fact. He cannot be worse than Serge Gnabry up front. He was providing hold-up play, and once Tell, these new players came on, it was a whole different Bayern team. Yes, I guess we conceded and we still didn't score, but at least we were playing with more impetus. At least we were creating more chances. So that is how I would like to see Bayern line up versus City. But I'll have a lineups video ahead of the Man City game too. But in short, it was just an overall abject display from Bayern Munich yet again, because the players seemed to just be lacking determination, they lacking pace. There was no urgency when we got the ball forward. It was just, they play many passes, Gnabry, Muller, Mane, Sané, whoever. I know Mane wasn't playing, but all the players were just underperforming, as they have been for the past many games. And I don't even want to fault Tuchel that much, because I think, yes, maybe tactical decisions were wrong. It improved when his subs came on, but the players are just lacking determination right now. It's just not very good for Bayern. We're lacking that striker. We need Choupo-Moting back. But as we saw in this game, if Tell plays up front, it's still a little bit better. So I'll have a lineups video before the match versus City. I know I didn't say much during this game, but there's not really much to say. It was just a really disappointing affair from start to finish from Bayern. Just really, really poor. Overall, all the players poor, tactics poor, everything about this game is poor. Nothing more to say. And Sommer, how is he not saving that free kick? Yes, it was a good free kick, but Neuer saves that. Neuer saves that 95 times out of 100. Sommer saves that 30 times out of 100. That shows the difference in quality between the keepers. So, anyway, disappointing. Goodbye.